Well, he is here, and you know it's a big deal when he's sitting on our couch back in studio because we are expecting the super flower blood moon, a total lunar eclipse.
Now, Paul, I want to know the super flower blood moon. That's a long name, a fancy name for this eclipse.
I don't know anything about a super flower blood moon.
Super flower. They
Did I just name it? Did I give it a new name?
On there?
Well, there's no blood, there's no super. And I don't know about the flower. I think it's a farmer's almanac thing is the flower thing.
Okay.
So there's the attachment there. We're going to have a total lunar eclipse Sunday night. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to buy anything. You don't need special equipment. Just go outside and it'll be right up there.
How visible? Like I know the
Anybody, anywhere.
solar eclipse, we all were able to witness here in
Yeah,
East
but
Tennessee.
that's because we were on the line.
Right, right.
But that's different with a solar eclipse. That's only a couple hundred miles wide. With a lunar eclipse, it's a hemisphere wide. So everybody in this part of the country is going to get to see a total eclipse. We've got a little clip right here that shows it going into totality, and that's the cool part. You see the orange here, you see the white on the ends. That's the start and the finish of the eclipse from right to left. And it starts out full bright, full moon. There's no mistaking it. But when it enters the two shadows of the Earth, the penumbral shadow and then the umbral shadow, penumbral shadow is kind of a lighter shadow. It's only a partially eclipsed sun. You can see from that picture. There's the three different shadows that it'll pass in. When it goes in the umbral shadow, that's when it's dark. That's when it's going to turn red, or a sort of deep dark ruddy reddish color. And that has nothing more to do with anything but the fact that the sunlight passing across the Earth and through our atmosphere is filtered. And the shorter wavelengths get scattered. They don't make it to the moon, but the long, the orange, and the red wavelengths do. And that's what colors the moon. If you could stand on the moon and look back at the Earth, you'd see a total solar eclipse, but you'd see what would look like a ring of fire all the way around the Earth, with all that red light passing
I guess
through
that's
it.
your blood red there,
Yes,
huh?
the blood
Really.
red.
So at 12:11 on, well, that would be Monday morning, that's maximum eclipse, and that's when it's closest to the center of the umbral shadow. This whole, the totality lasts about an hour and 25 minutes.
When's
The
peak viewing time for us?
Well, for us, it'd be 12:11. That's when it's
Okay,
deep
that is
immersed in
peak.
the center there.
Okay.
And then on either side of that is the before and the after. But it's fun to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, you don't have to go anywhere. We're going to be on the roof of the
I was
physics
gonna say, are you
building.
gonna be looking through the
Yeah.
telescope?
We'll be on the roof about
Okay.
10 o'clock. You don't need a telescope. If you've got binoculars, that might be a nice thing to have. But it isn't necessary. But anybody can see this. So we encourage people to get out. And Cassie said that the weather's supposed to be pretty okay, maybe. We're going to have partly cloudy skies, maybe not so much rain. So if we got partly cloudy, we'll be there, we'll be looking. So if you just want to be with somebody to talk about it, we'll be glad to talk to you.
Well, that's a
That's
great
awesome.
segue because Cassie Nall is standing by. Cassie, let's talk more
Yeah.
about the weather and that peak time for viewing.